Hi everybody, welcome back to the studio this week. I am so excited that you guys are here. Thank you for joining me again. First of all, I want to say thank you to those of you guys who joined me last week watching the video, or whoever popped into the open studio session with me. I so appreciate you. It was just really cool to kind of just get a chance to talk to people as I was painting. And it sounded like some of you guys were excited. So thank you. If you want to join me next week, or this week, just stay tuned. I'm hoping to do one on Thursday night, but I'm not sure yet. I will let you guys know specifically what day open studio sessions are going to be. I'm planning on doing those every single week. So make sure you hold me accountable, okay? I need your help. All right, so thank you. Today, I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit about vision and visioning. It's something that I love to do. I'm a very, very visual person, so I tend to just sort of live in the future a lot because I love just thinking about what could be and how the world could be a better place, or how it could be a much more beautiful place. And so I tend to sort of just live there and just do a lot of visioning all the time, every day. People think I'm really just daydreaming, when in fact I'm really like thinking about how I can make the world better, or how I can make it prettier. That's pretty much what I'm doing when I'm kind of off, just looking off into the sunset or out the window. But anyway, that's a different story. So to visioning, I don't know if you guys have done this for yourself this year. I know last week we talked about just, the idea of having a word for the year or a phrase for the year that you wanted to sort of focus on. But I wanted to challenge you guys, if you haven't done it yet, to really start thinking about some images of what that looks like for yourself and for your family. And so, like I told you guys, mine is connectedness, and I'm a visual person. So I've been thinking about what that looks like for my family, for me, to connect more with people. And I think you can kind of see this is sort of a way for me to kind of connect with you guys on a much more, I guess, friendlier, intimate level than I typically do when I see you at shows or just a photo online or something like that. So this is sort of my way to start connecting with you guys and our Juicy Christians community. So think about ways you want to do that. I know the Bible talks about, visioning Habakkuk 2:2, where it talks about, writing down the vision, making it plain that whoever reads it will run with it. And that's a very, very important scripture to me, because around the time when I started Juicy Christians in 2008, many, many years ago, well, not too many years ago, I'm not that old. Let's not get crazy. But when I started Juicy Christian in 2008, it was sort of like that vision that I had of what I saw, what I thought my faith was supposed to look like. In my mind, my faith was very colorful. It had a lot of flavor. It was just really full of life. And whenever I went to like a Christian bookstore to buy something to kind of, express myself, express my faith, there was nothing that really stood out to me. There was nothing that really said, yes, this is flavor, it's juicy. It was just sort of really boring. And so I started to think about it and really say, Lord, this is not what I'm feeling. I have this fire inside of me that I want to get out about my faith. And there's nothing out there in the world that is what I'm looking for. And so talking to God, praying, and God started putting these seeds in my heart, and these visions of what it was supposed to look like. And Juicy Christians sort of came out of that. It came out of, this idea of wanting to express my faith and how much I love it. I loved it and adored it. And I just loved God so much. And there was nothing to express it. And so I created, jewelry, and I started creating art to kind of just help, people express themselves, express their faith. And that's sort of how Juicy Christian started. So it all started out of a vision of what I had, what I saw the world, what I thought the world was supposed to be like. And so that's something that I think that you can do too. You can start, really thinking about it, asking God to show you, Lord, what is your vision for my life? Lord, show me what it's supposed to look like. And if you have a little bit of an inkling, that's even better. It's even better, because that means He's already talking to you. He's already shown you. And maybe it's just about you having the courage to go out there and live it. And so I think that's the first thing you should do is, when you're starting to vision and think about visioning and a vision for your life, you should really just start to think about, okay, Lord, show me, let me see it, open my eyes so I can see what you see inside of me, put it in my heart so that it burns, and I can't live without not doing it. And once you have that vision, I think the next thing you need to do is you need to write that stuff down. Write it down in a notebook, write it down on a napkin, whatever, just jot that thing down, because we tend to forget. I know I forget all the things all the time, because again, I think about so many ideas, so many things all the time, like literally all the time. I'm constantly thinking about ideas and things to do, to create. And I think it's just really important that you write that stuff down so you don't forget it, because it's really easy with life and everything we have going on to forget all that stuff. So write it down. You can even, journal it, you can doodle it, you can do a vision board. That's something that I'm doing for myself this year. I'm actually doing a workshop with our Moxie and Mavens Brunch. We're doing a workshop on vision boards, and I hope all of you join me. But that's the purpose. Is like, we're going to be really intentional about putting down images of what we think our life is going to be like, what we want to see in our life. And I think it's important when you put that stuff down that it helps you to sort of, remind yourself to say, I want to travel more this year. And you have an image, and whenever you see your vision board, because it's going to be so beautiful, let me tell you, it's going to be gorgeous. You're going to say, you know what, I want to. You're going to continue to look at it because your vision board is going to be engaging. So that's something you can do. You don't have to do on a canvas. You can do it in a journal, in a sketchbook, whatever. But, putting images down is just a lot easier to kind of visualize what you want to accomplish. So write that stuff down. First of all, find it, then write it down. And then thirdly, I think it's really important to share your vision with somebody else. So share it with a friend. Phone a friend, whatever, share with a friend. Take them out for coffee or tea or chocolate, whatever, or a snack. And just say, I just want to share my thoughts with you about what I hope to accomplish this year, my vision for myself this year. I think it serves two purposes. And when I say friend now, I'm not talking about just, any kind of friend, the friend that's just not really there for you, because not everybody's on your team now, mind you. Get the friend that is going to be in your corner, who's going to support you and say, yes, you can accomplish these things. Yes, you will be successful in these things. Because like I said, not everybody's in your corner. So get the friend who is in your corner. Okay, let's start there. But once you have that, that friend, talk to them about what you want to accomplish. Talk to them about, hey, these are my visions for the year. I need you to hold me accountable. I need you to question me when I'm sort of doubting myself. I need you to be there for me to tell me, like, hey, you said you wanted to do this. Why are you not doing it? If you're just kind of logging around on your couch at home and you said you wanted to travel and it's like June, and your friend could be like, hey, didn't you say you wanted to travel this year? Why are you just sort of logging around just like nothing, like you don't have a life to live? I think that's the first purpose that it serves. And then also just somebody to cheer you on. When you do accomplish something that you've put on your vision board, it's cool to have a friend say, congratulations, that was awesome, yay, go you. And so it's important that you do share that with somebody who you trust. Again, no shenanigan friends, please. The ones that are in your corner are the most important ones, okay? So those are just my tips on, visioning and vision boards and sort of just having a vision for yourself for the year. I think it's really, really important that you do that, because it helps you kind of be really intentional again about shaping your year and kind of shaping what you want it to look like. So if you're in the Kalamazoo area and you want to join us for the vision board workshop, go to my website, juicychristians.com, and hit the Moxie and Mavens link, and that'll take you to buy a ticket for yourself. If you're not in the Kalamazoo area, get some magazines, go to Pinterest, do what you need to do to get some images of what you want to accomplish, and just start putting them down in somewhere in a notebook, on canvas, whatever. But just really, really think about making that a very intentional thing you do this year for yourself, is to have a vision for yourself, number one, but also to put it down somewhere where you can see it all the time, and then tell a friend. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope that it was helpful to any of you, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later.